Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that all bell notification. In that way you won't miss any time I publish a new video. All right, so what are we going to be doing today? Thai style minced pork. Okay guys, so we're going to make some Thai style minced pork. So we have our minced pork here. We're going to use some beetroot tops, some sweet basil, some shadow bene. I'm going to be using 2 seasoning peppers. You can use more. And at the end, we're going to sprinkle with some chive. I'm also going to be using 2 cloves of garlic. Again, you can use more. And I'm just going to use 1 bird pepper. You could use as much chili peppers as you would prefer. It's just that I was staying away from anything spicy at that point in time. So now we're going to make the sauce. The sauce is quite simple. We're going to be using some fish sauce. We're going to be using some liquid aminos in my case. Now you would use soy sauce. I was using liquid aminos, guys, because I couldn't find any gluten-free soy sauce, but there is a gluten-free soy sauce you can use, which is tamari. Okay, but at that point in time when I made this recipe, I did not have that, so that's why I used liquid aminos. So to make the sauce, you need 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. You would use 1 tablespoon of your soy sauce or your liquid aminos, whichever one you decide to use. And you would use 2 teaspoons of sugar. Now, in my case, I just used 1 because I was trying to cut down on my sugar intake, but you will use 2 teaspoons of sugar. All right, so what you want to do now is mix this well to make sure that the sugar dissolves. So let's get the rest of our stuff prepared. So we're going to cut up our shadow bene. And of course, if you have your chili pepper, now it would be the time for you to cut it up. Okay, so I'm cutting up now the seasoning pepper. The seasoning pepper is not a hot pepper, it's simply a flavoring pepper. So I'm just cutting that up now. So let's just cut up our chive that we're going to use at the end in order to garnish our minced pork. So we have everything put together, so let's head over to the stove now. So let's start cooking. So we're going to add 2 tablespoons of coconut oil to our wok. At this point, we'll want to add in all our aromatics, our shadow bene, our garlic, and all our peppers, whether it is if you're using chili peppers or seasoning peppers, as the case may be. We will saute this until it becomes fragrant. Okay, so now I'm going to add in my pork. And we're going to cook completely. We're going to cook well. Okay, so now that our pork is cooked, we are now going to add our sauce. Okay, so now we're going to add in our beetroot tops and our sweet basil. Now, of course, beetroot tops is not traditional, but I decided to add it because I had it in my garden and I wanted to make use of it. Usually you just add some type of basil to this dish. Okay, so now our Thai minced pork is now completed. So all is left to do now is to garnish with our spring onions or chive on the top.